gerbil with Richard Gere.
Well, I think there was also like
true.
people were.
Come on.
True.
People
This is
were
totally made up.
Scientologist,
True.
that gerbil.
That gerbil story was because of Scientology.
Wait, did we talk about it last time?
we did.
Oh,
really?
you know that? Yeah, he left Scientology. When he left Scientology, they smeared him.
They revealed the truth.
They got a rough one on him.
That's what they threaten you with. Hey, we know your secret. If you leave,
We'll tell
out
you.
you.
Tell everybody.
Can you imagine if that's what you're looking forward to all day you're at work? You know, doing data collection.
You got a
Just can't wait to
gerbil in
get
a
that gerbil
tank.
up your ass. One day.
That gerbil's just on the wheel back home. Has no idea what's coming, dude.
I know.
It's the time of his life.
You're going to go in an asshole, though.
You got a vat of lube. You're gonna just dunk them in that lube and go.
And you got to declaw it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You don't want a lot of this shit.
Tape them up. Tape them up.
Oh, you
Look
tape
around.
'em up?
Yeah, you tape them.
You tape your butthole closed?
man,
You tape his little mouth. And then you tape his little feet.
Got like a
Shove
nuzzle,
him in
like
there and
bad
have him
dogs.
wiggle around.
The taping part's got to be kind of adorable, though. Getting his little arms
Duct tape?
together.
Yeah.
Just getting
Yeah.
him.
It's like a hostage.
You gotta
It's
declaw it.
horrible. It's like you're kidnapping him.
I never even thought of that. You tape them.
You got to tape.
These
They'll
little
burn.
Yeah, otherwise
They're
they'll kill you.
natural burrowers.
How do you
Right.
think you get them in your ass? You think you shove a habit trail in there first, open it up nice, and then just blow them through?
I think you put a treat in there
Your
and let them do
lover
their job.
gets on the other end like a blow dart.
Yeah.
Shoots that gerbil right in your asshole.
I wonder if it's one of those things you stick a tube in your butt and it goes towards the heat.
Maybe. Like
Could be one of those.
Like a missile.
Yeah.
Well, I think it just moves around. It's duct taped.
Right.
It's not really.
It's not a real
Are you
thing.
sure they're
Much of a
taped?
strategy. Yeah.
How does it
Experiments
move?
I'm
are
not making all
Give
this
us
up.
declaw.
Believe me.
It can't move if it's taped.
I mean,
It
it
needs
makes
the
perfect
legs.
sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have to be declawed.
Is it a real thing? Do people do it?
That's a good
Forget
question.
gear. Is it a
Right.
thing that's done?
Yes.
JV, there's got to be some videos.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Jada
Two
Pinkett
guys.
does it.
This guy's
no
got a
way.
gerbil in his ass? What is happening here?
Oh, these guys
Whoa.
go crack out of each other's ass.
I can't watch this.
Oh, he's boofing him with the crack.
Oh.
He's hitting him in the
Bullet.
He's gonna shoot the crack in his ass?
Jar of piss on the floor,
I love
too.
they always have the fucking hospital band still on.
Yeah.
This is that's an old junkie too, man. That guy's had time.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
You let it all go, you junkie.
Oh, he's blowing it right into his
the
asshole.
new Cheech and Chong's nuts.
I hope
my
he's
God.
farting it out.
Digging in that guy's asshole in his face.
Oh.
I saw a video I sent this.
Humans
Look at him breathing heavy. Look at the guy on the right. Replay that, please. The guy is backing up.
He's got
Look at the
inhale.
guy who's taking the crack in his ass. Look how excited he is. Look at his breath.
He's,
Ah.
he's anally
He's
inhaling.
exhaling it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his first fun time all day.
We got to try that today.
That's got to feel so good, dude.
What a good bonding
Getting
experience.
crack in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
That must be the best.
Definitely a bonding experience.
Because crack in your mouth is good. So in your
Yeah.
ass, it must be
It's a new Bikram yogurt.
unbelievable.
Has anybody here ever tried crack?
No, Coke.
No?
Sure, but no Coke.
No.
It's got to be the same. That's what
Diaz,
Carl Hart
Diaz,
says. It's the
Diaz
same.
said he did crack for 6 months once. And you're like, why? He's like, because the Coke deal was out of my way and the crack deal was on the way home from the store. It's just
my
easier.
Easier.
Yeah. Because they didn't have to make a left on Schrader.
Now that Joey's like not doing any hard drugs, that he just smokes weed, like he'll talk to
He'll
you.
take a pill once in a while.
Oh yeah,
It's
but
not
he's not.
fun.
But he's not doing like whatever he was doing
Right.
when we were worried.
Right.
You know, there was
When he
those days
disappear.
when he had those
Just go meet
weird.
the guy with the package.
Yeah, he was just weird moments where he just vanished. He would just. There was times where you just wondered, like, is he going to be alive tomorrow? Like, you know, when are we going to see him again?
Mm.
You know, there was moments where Joey,
Yeah.
till his career started going well.
He just quit.
Yeah,
Quit Coke.
yeah.
Damn.
And his career started taking off, and there was something came along with the internet where people started to realize who Joey Diaz was.
He can find his audience too.
Yeah,
They can
'cause-
find him.
You're not going to get a Joey Diaz off fucking Evening at the Improv. You're never going to understand him.
They tried. Every one of his tape sets was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is so much darker and dirtier than anything you've ever seen
Right.
on like film.
Well, when he did This Is Not Happening, that's when you got a chance to see the real him.
Yeah.
If Comedy Central had any fucking brains, they'd rehire you and do that show again. It's over. Let it go.
I like Roy Wood.
Let it go.
We
Roy
should do
Wood's
that on the
great.
road.
I love Roy Wood.
Roy Wood's fucking great.
He's
I
a
love
beast.
that dude. I love him. He's a hilarious comic.
He's my favorite host.
Yeah, and he was one of those guys where him taking
So
over
good.
Ari's him taking over Ari's gig was like, okay,
No, he
You know?
called me for permission.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
a
I
good
said,
guy.
go for it. We gotta save these
Yeah,
jokes.
he is the man.
He's the man.
been, and he
He's
was
the man.
nice to me like before I did anything.
So
He was
When I
nicer
moved
to
to
you
the
after
city,
that
Great
stuff.
and he's like,
He was like, Asians suck, dude. Come on, let's hang
yeah,
out.
true. No, I'm not saying get canceled. I'm saying he was nice. Like the first time I met him, I was like with Soder at Sal's house for the Super Bowl thing, and he was there, and he was like, hey, he was the only one,
Yeah, he's
you know.
cool.
Everyone else is.
You ever hear his hustle stories, like what he did to make it? Where he was
Yeah.
doing morning radio, and he would drive like 5 hours, do a gig, and then 5 hours back and do radio in the morning. Like wild shit.
He
Crazy shit.
kills so.
He's so hard. He's cool because
great
like
comic.
Andre Agassi, they taught him how to hit hard, and then they taught him how to aim. Lloyd Wood came as a fucking killer road comic, and then came to New York, and he was like, "I'm already a destruction guy, and now let me like show you what I can do in New York too."
Show it,
You know?
creative side.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Too bad.
He's the best, and also he's such a good host. That's what I love about
Damn
him.
it.
Great host.
It's
No,
my
no,
show.
the
It's
original
my
host.
show. That
Yeah,
was your
but-
show. It's
But
my
you know
show.
what? There was Craig Kilborn before Jon Stewart, and Jon Stewart was better.
Yeah, that's how it
Oh,
works.
good
Sometimes,
point.
Right?
Good
Am I right?
point.
Jack
You're
Parr.
Will Smith.
Jack Parr
I'm
can't.
He's August,
Can't fuck
whatever.
with Carson.
Jack Parr can't fuck with Carson, right?
Jack Parr
Yeah.
cannot fuck with Carson.
Cannot
Nobody
fuck
remembers
with
Jack
Carson.
Parr.
You're Kilborn, baby.
Yeah.
And then Steve Allen was before, like in the
Hey,
mix.
you. I'm drinking here.
Hey, easy.
What?
Steve Allen was in the mix with Jack Carr.
We will get that show going again. Just
It's not happening?
Do it at the.
Yeah.
We did
What was
it. We
the
did the
name?
story thing
What?
at the
Who
theater.
was the name?
I was trying to get it back from them, but we just changed it. Like Shane and I were talking the other day. This is still happening.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
I heard his
Come
new
on.
special is fucking amazing.
I heard the same.
I heard it's amazing.
I was,
and that fucking sign behind him that just says sorry. You were there for it?
I was just with him. I was on the road with him for
Oh.
the last.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
How
Did
was
you just
it?
get him to do an
How's it
Instagram?
set?
I did get him to
Was
do an
that you?
Instagram. Yeah.
I knew that
saw
was
it on
you.
Instagram.
He just got one.
I was like, you got to get back in. And then I think he already deleted it.
Ah,
As soon as I left the tour, he deleted
What a pussy.
it.
Well,
What a
you know,
bitch.
he had a hard
He should be
time.
on
man.
there.
He was the beloved guy, and then all of a sudden they turned on him.
Yeah.
I heard his new set is amazing.
That's what I heard.
All right. I'll tell you a cool story. He's going to be
Whoa.
mad. This is, it's, I don't want to
Don't
disrespect
get the guy in
king.
more trouble.
No, it's just a funny thing. I got to the hotel, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I forgot my sunglasses. I'm gonna go buy a pair of sunglasses." He was like, "All right, I want you to come to my hotel room before you leave." And I was like, "Dope."
You gotta
and,
lock the
then,
door.
of course, he knew. He was fucking with me. He was, when the doors were closing, he was like, "I'm not gonna jerk off." And then he went, "I probably shouldn't have said that on here. That's all right. I love
It's
it.
funny.
He's the king." And what he wanted to show me was that some of that he filmed. And then I saw the hour, and it's like,
I heard my
I
friend went.
cannot wait. For
So what
everyone
did he
to see
film?
it.
He already filmed it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
filmed at the
at
Garden?
The Hulu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When is it coming out?
I'm not sure.
That's a little awkward, though, that he showed you that.
I'm not gonna this.
I get it. Yeah,
I should have said that
Yeah,
story.
I know, I get it. Yeah. He and I talked about doing the podcast twice.
Delete
two
that story.
separate occasions.
Delete the story.
No, we're
Jamie.
keeping that story.
I love him.
We're
Delete the story.
It's a great
Lincoln
story.
is
Something's
my
wrong with that
favorite guy in the
story.
world.
He's a great guy. What's wrong with that story?
That wasn't bad.
You didn't say anything bad about him.
I got a bad Louis story. So I used to open for him before he was in trouble. And, he was like the king of comedy for a while. He was the funniest guy ever, whatever. So I used to open for him, and it was the highlight of my life. And
Yeah.
then we were hanging out in his hotel room watching a movie, and we were talking, and I was sitting on his bed, and he was sitting at the chair in the hotel room. And I go, "Hey, Louis," and I farted
On his bed.
on his bed.
He was
And he
spaz.
He lost it.
He flipped. I was like, "You're like the filthy comedy guy. I thought you would love a fart." And he was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was crushed.
But did he get actually angry or just like that, dude? What are you doing?
It was worse.
He
It
was
was like, "I'm
actually angry.
disappointed in you. Like, I thought we were building a relationship, and you fart in my hotel room."
I could see that 100%.
I thought he'd love it.
He strikes me as a guy that would, yeah.
He
There's
hated
certain
it.
guys.
I could see him going both ways.
Interesting.
I could see him going like, that was hilarious. Or like, hey, dude, what
You
the
caught
fuck?
him
I
on
got
a
nice
bad
sweet.
day.
And it was a great fart, too. I really thought he would be like, "Oh, shit." So nice.
Let me tell you a funny story about that. One time I was at an offensive lineman camp. So it's just fat guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and this dude are paired up together. We're in a dorm room, and I farted, and he was like, "Fuck that."
Yes.
He tried to fight me.
Yeah.
I was like, we're all 300 pounds. Dude.
I know.
This is a fart camp.
All we do is fart.
This is all we're doing.
It's a fart camp.
We're pushing each other and farting.
Why did he get mad at you?
He got furious. And then I had an offensive line coach in college. I farted during a team meeting, and he stopped the film. He was like, "We don't do that in here."
What?
What?
And I was like, "Yeah, well, we all do that in here. That's the only
Yeah.
thing we're doing."
It's not the N-word.
You guys have fucking protein just synthesizing
all
in your throat.
300-pound men just sitting there, just destroying
Just
farts.
fucking
Yeah.
I
creatine
just
and
was bad.
protein.
I was bad. That's why.
I was a nasty one.
I sucked. No,
You
it
sucked
didn't
at
smell. I
football.
just wasn't good.
Right. If you were
Oh.
top,
If you were a starter, if you were a starter, it'd be
If I was
like
a
starter,
starter,
you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
good
Lawrence
luck.
Taylor
Shea
farts.
brought it.
Yes. Yeah.
People give him nut
Oh,
grind.
Joe's got a reference.
Yeah, I know football guys.
Taylor.
I've seen a few football guys.
Nice.
Yeah. He was a big guy. Everybody knew him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did
You're
crack. Played linebacker. Fucked people up.
Woo.
He
Ray
did
Lewis.
crack?
There's another one. Ray Lewis.
Ray
Herschel
Lewis.
Walker.
Killed a guy. Played
I know a few-
linebacker.
I think he killed a guy. Someone with him killed a guy.
Allegedly.
He had a lady in the elevator.
No, that's
No, it's Ray Rice.
Ray Rice.
What did you say?
Ray Lewis.
Ray
Oh,
Lewis.
sorry.
Another
sorry.
Raven.
Different
Yeah.
Black Ray.
You know who's got a great bit about football players getting in trouble is Neil Brennan.
That's a great bit.
It's a great bit. I don't want to say it because I don't know if he did. Did he put it on a special?
I think he did.
he did.
Yeah, that's such a good,
Yeah,
good
about
bit.
football players doing football, but outside of the game.
Yeah.
People
yeah.
get mad. I'm fucking it up, but it's
Yeah.
great.
No, that's it. It
Very
was
solid bit. Neil's a very good writer.
I agree.
Very
Yeah.
good writer. Yeah, he's clever. Like he'll say some things sometimes. I go, ooh, nice.
I like
I
him.
like how you put it together.
He's unlikable.
I
but
like him a lot.
hell of a writer. I'm joking.
Some people don't like him. I like him a lot.
I like him too. He's got a bad face, but I like him.
He's got a fine face.
He's got
I'm more of a
resting
Kevin
bitch face.
Brennan guy.
Oh, I like Kevin.
Kevin's like, I love Kevin, but man, it's like,
He's
dude,
got to chill out.
you put yourself in a corner all the time. I was like, do you ever get up like worried that you're gonna run into people who talk shit about it? He goes, yeah, I can't even go to the cellar. I gotta go right downstairs.
I like how
Run
he acts
outside.
like it's an outside force.
He's like, I can't help
He's
it.
like, it's somebody else's
Yeah.
fault. I can't go there.
He's a psycho.
He's crossing enemy lines.
He's
Yeah.
funny as shit.
It really is. Every time he's like, hey, bring somebody's name up. I'm not gonna say he's a hack.
People have sent me videos of him shitting on me, and for some reason it doesn't hurt when it's
Doesn't.
Kevin.
Exactly.
Because you're like, he's so sad
I deserve
or
it.
whatever. Yeah, and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's so sad. Does he have a special?
He's a
I don't
long
think
time
so.
ago. He's a half hour.
He did the first Comedy Central
Yeah,
Presents.
and it killed.
You
It
know who
killed.
has, you
Very
know who has,
first one.
you know who has
First
no special?
Who?
Tony Woods.
He's got
He
one.
just-
He does?
He just signed one with Netflix.
Recently.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Oh.
He's the most underrated comic in America.
One of the best ever.
Killer.
He's
the hardest follow for me.
Oh,
When I
brutal
gotta go after him
follow.
because he does what I do, but better. He does like conversational, but he does it so much better than
he's
me.
so smooth.
Yeah, so smooth.
It's like,
Sexy.
it bothers me that it took so long. It took Chappelle becoming a monolith, like a monster, for people to realize that Chappelle was influenced by Tony Woods, and then people hear about Tony Woods. There he is.
He's
There
so
he is.
chill
Yeah.
on stage.
I wanna
and he's
blow
so funny.
Funny dude. And
Oh, that's
so,
They Ready?
That's a little set he did with Tiffany Haddish. But he did.
They ready.
I think he does a full hour soon.
Oh, nice pants though.
well, that's good to hear because it's going to be great.
He's like 75 too.
Yeah.
He looks
He's not
amazing.
He's finally ready.
I don't think he's that old.
Finally fucking ready.
Finally
He's going by they now.
Wow, can you imagine? Imagine there's a comic who gave into that.
Yeah, there are.
They, them?
Like
Oh, there's a couple. There's a
80%.
couple.
Name one. Oh, you guys are in New York City. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
yeah, yeah.
Go to
Well,
Brooklyn.
it's not in LA. Oh, you're not in
Basically
LA.
doing comedy in China.
There's like 12 clubs there. I don't
It's
know.
a satellite club of China.
What? New York City?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like there's
All of them?
communism is slowly making its way into New York City, and then it'll work its way west.
New York's the best. That'll be New York's the best.
It's a great
Yeah,
place.
It's
Great
I
place.
think it's the best.
Yeah, it's
Pretty great.
It's
But
just
it is the
people
Chai
going
Coms.
for it. It's what?
It's the Chai Coms.
What's the Chai
What's
Coms?
that?
The Chai Coms.
What's that mean?
Chinese communists.
Oh, Chai
Chai
Okay.
Coms.
Chai Coms.
like what you're saying.
Brooklyn stuff. I did a show for Marion. I think Night Train or one of the other ones. Marion
Oh
Waves.
yeah.
And I got off stage. She goes, I forgot to tell you, they're gonna hate you just looking at you.
Ah,
They're gonna hate you just looking at
Yeah,
you.
like you're not.
Yeah, you look like all their landlords.
Yeah, exactly.
tall white guy.
Good juju. You're gonna walk in and say, "There's that
Juju, gotta
motherfucker."
I'm sorry, it's been a rough year. Just give me 5 days. Yeah, that's Brooklyn.
Isn't
You
that
go-
weird to hate somebody based on how they look? Isn't that what we're trying to go against?
You're a bigot. Pardon?
Oh,
You're
I
a
guess
bigot
so.
for even saying
You're a
that.
bigot for that now?
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
It is, but it's Brooklyn. It's still fun.
Hating men is not bigotry.
Let that simmer.
Can I get another?
Oh, that wasn't
Remember when you guys
more.
were dancing in New Jersey?
I love those dances, dude.
You put a turban
I
on
love
and
those
everything.
dances.
You guys were dancing.
In the circle.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Such a sick dance. I'll give the Jews credit on that one.
Jews party.
You got a good dance.
Every party. Anyone
Really?
can do it. You don't have to learn
Oh,
the dance.
yeah.
It's just dancing a circle.
Jumping up and down on the bleachers, and the Jews in the middle are.
You ever see the remakes to like you get some hip hop and you have the Jews dancing to the
Yeah,
hip hop?
dude.
They're the best. They're the
Yeah,
best.
it's the best ever.
Where are you at on the hot seats? Is that weird?
What do you mean?
What? Yeah, it's so nutty.
Oh
The
yeah.
extreme part,
This is
the sex through the sheet.
Yeah, well, I don't know. If that's real.
I actually support
Oh, it's
that.
real.
I support Mormons soaking.
soaking is
soaking?
great. Soaking
You
is
just
great.
stick your
They're
dick in and don't move it.
Don't
Ooh,
move
I
it.
like that.
But
I might not
moves.
come in 2 seconds.
You would squirt
Yeah.
anyway.
Of course,
It felt you're gonna move a little.
dude. If I had a girl that was like, this is part of the program, instead of like,
try it.
I need to be good at sex.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Jackpot, dude.
Yeah.
This is.
Orthodox Jews have sex through a sheet. This common myth is completely false.
I will talk about this in my next special.
Oh boy.
Is it false?
Did you do it?
No, I don't think it is false, right? Don't they do it?
It's true and false. It's over pushed, but some people do it.
What's the thread count?
It's Egyptian.
I had a friend, and his girlfriend was Israeli, and she swore that it was a real thing.
Well, sometimes it's what you hear, so you swear because I heard this. It's not a commandment. It's a barely done thing, but it's somewhat done.
But it's not
Oh,
committed.
It comes from we have this prayer shawl. It's like a poncho that we're under our shirts,
Mhm.
and it's got a hole in it for the neck.
Right.
And so, what I believe is people were hanging it up to dry after the wash, and racists would come by and be like, "What the fuck is that thing with the white
Oh,
racists?" And they go, "I bet they fuck through that."
No, is that right?
Yeah, but also it is a solid. I think some people do it to stop yourself from getting distracted by thinking about your wife's naked body. Really, you cover her so you don't have to look at her.
Whoa.
Is that ugly, huh?
It's debated.
I don't think it's that. They're trying to run away from temptation.
I see.
They don't want to enjoy it.
Those big floppy J tits.
I love a J-tip.
Jew globes are the best globes.
Jewish
want
women
beer
are beautiful.
15?
We're having a good
We
time.
should go to town on this. This is great.
Yeah, Jewish gals are super hot.
I like a good J, dude.
Oh, dude, I was plowing a J back in 2011.
Yeah,
And
Shabbos.
it was really something. She was a soul cycle instructor and a
Wow.
Good work
J and a
ethic.
squirter.
Good work. Oh,
What?
Yeah.
She peed
was-
on you.
Ah, well,
Yeah,
I'll
she's
take
peeing.
it.
Olive work
It
done.
doesn't matter. That's still so fun.
R. Kelly me. I mean, she was
I mean,
shooting.
it's definitely a lady peeing, but it's
Yeah.
still fun.
What did the Amish didn't do shit during COVID either, right? Did they ever catch it?
Don't know.
Did they have like an outbreak, a big outbreak in the Amish community? Because they were another group that like completely treated COVID as if it was not a thing. They weren't doing anything differently than they did it before.
They were very insular, so someone had to get it.
Death and religion, excess deaths sweep through Amish and Mennonite communities during COVID-19
Well, there you
pandemic.
go.
Dude, you know what's funny about that?
I'd like to
A
know.
horse in front of a
Is
dollar
where I'm from.
I'm just reading a title. I want to know what the actual meat of the story
Right.
is.
Where I'm from,
Yeah.
there's a ton of those dudes riding around. Like me and my friends just drive by and be like, "Get a car, you dumb motherfucker!" Like, it was fun. Lancaster's
Yeah.
Big,
right next to us, so we would always be there. And then every once in a while, like a fucking tractor trailer would hit a fucking horse,
Oh.
and with a family and like fucking 10 of those motherfuckers. And then they. Yeah, never mind.
You know what's weird? I've done shows in
Sorry, fellas.
Lancaster, and I've seen these Amish kids at like a Wawa. And you're like, what the fuck
Oh,
are you
they're
doing?
well,
Still like a
yeah.
pretzel.
There's some rules where you're like allowed to.
It's not Amish.
Drive a car, you're allowed to-
Mennonite can do way more than
Mennonite
Amish.
can do it.
They
Okay.
look the same.
They look pretty scruffy.
We had
these
some
days.
Mennonite. We had a bunch of Mennonites at my high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ari, do you remember?
they stunk.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
They
exactly.
would never shower.
They're not
Ari.
clean.
Do you remember we were on the road and we were at a truck stop and there was a girl that was wearing some crazy outfit and you walked up to her and you go, what is this? You go, what kind of group are you in? And she said, I'm a Mennonite. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
that's
Yeah,
you guys.
barely.
We were
How
in like
dare you
Western
judge?
Massachusetts.
I wanted to know.
We were on the middle of
Was that
fucking
chicken bake?
nowhere.
Was that Dumox fucking
Yeah,
chicken
something
bake?
like
Worst
that.
gig ever.
Yeah,
With
worst
you?
gig ever. It's like a
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant. Remember that? We take the drive from LA and we stopped to get gas and food. I mean, not from LA, from Boston rather.
Yeah.
Took the drive from Boston, stopped to get gas and food, and in the middle of nowhere, there's this poor girl in some weird religious outfit.
She's got a bonnet.
And Ari goes,
I had
"What
to
are
know.
you?
I had to
What
know.
are you? What is this? What kind of group are you in?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a Mennonite." He's like,
The best
Get
part of
out.
the gig, we were leaving. Chicopee is just fucking Chinese restaurant. It was awful.
Yeah.
Some guy came on stage with me to take a selfie with an old camera. And I was like, is anybody going to stop this guy? He just sat back down. And we're leaving. We're in the car. Tate's there.
You've never seen a Jew.
Some fucking 42-year-old